We're on a mission to find the communists. Communist Party of India, hammer and sickle. Anything in here? Che Guevara again. Oh yes, okay. Wow. Why is Kerala pro-communist and electing communists when the rest of the country doesn't do that? Like what's... Well, we have made it into downtown Kochi, or the Fort Kochi part of Kochi. It's kind of split between some islands. But this is the main kind of historical area. And I have to say, it's not really giving city vibes. It's very nice, but yeah, it just kind of feels like another village, really. Weather's lovely, nice breeze. It's pretty impressive. I wish I had more time to explore, but we're on a mission. We're on a mission to find the communists, and I believe they're this way, about 30-minute walk away. 30-mile drive, 50-ish kilometers. I'd say past 30, 35 hammer and sickles maybe. So, be interesting to see if we see many on our walk through the city. If not, we'll see once we get to what I'm really hoping is still there, because the kind of reviews on Google and Street View and everything seems like it's an unknown, but I think this is our best shot at finding the communists. And the answer to why Kerala is so communist compared to all the other states, it's not even close. Why here? Well, there's our first one of the walk. Took about 3 minutes to find one. It's fascinating how they're everywhere in Kerala. Like, it's not like that in other Indian states, not at all. You maybe get some kind of Hindu nationalist stuff with kind of Modi, but they're more like official kind of government things. Whereas this state everywhere, hammer and sickle flags. And I'm trying to think, there's not many places kind of around the world like that. At least kind of democracies, you know. I'm trying to think. I've seen the US, there's a lot of Trump flags around, in a few other countries, but like in the UK it's illegal to have political stuff out more than a few weeks after an election. So having these hammer and sickles absolutely everywhere it's very unique. I think what I find most funny about all of these hammer and sickles is that I visited Transnistria, the kind of breakaway wannabe Soviet Republic of Moldova, last year, and I think I've seen more hammer and sickle flags here in Kerala than I did in Transnistria, which is just bizarre, isn't it? Little goatees. Another really unique thing about Kerala, in addition to its love of communism, is that I've seen more goats wandering around the road here than I have cows. And that's because they actually eat beef in Kerala. It's still a Hindu majority state, but even some of the Hindus eat beef. It really is kind of the outlier in India for that kind of stuff. Completely different political system and completely different kind of morals and ethics surrounding religion and what is and isn't allowed. Okay, on this sea of posters I thought there'd be something, and I was right. Admittedly, I think it's been papered over, but yeah, some communist political advertisements, which it seems to me, at least from what I've seen kind of in my time in India, is that it kind of reminds me of the US in terms of there always seems to be an election, there's always something, there's always campaigning, because India is like the US in the sense that all the states kind of have quite a lot of control. So you end up with state elections, state congress elections, or depending on what the state is, how they do it, you end up with obviously the national elections, kind of all sorts of different levels, which basically seems to mean that there's always some sort of campaigning, some sort of election going on. Can we just take a moment to admire that this is a city centre street in India? How quiet it is, no honking, peaceful. It really is a different world down here. Oh, hang on, I see communism. Let's go this way. Okay, we got multiple flags here actually, with Communist Party of India, hammer and sickle. Got another one over there. I'm unsure if it's a party office or something. I can't see any signs. Just see the Pakistan flag, which is an unusual sight in India. Again, I very much doubt you'd have that in other parts of India. Yeah. So I think hopefully we can carry on down this quieter side street and see if it leads us to where we want to go. So as of the time of recording this, the Communist Party alone hold a majority in Kerala's state legislature and governors or equivalents of. Basically they hold almost everything. And they've also done 2 terms in a row, and election coming up soon, so it'll be interesting to see if they get a third. And that just doesn't really happen in India or Kerala's history, really. This kind of re-election streak that they're now on the state level anyway, is just very, very rare. And a majority as well. But they increased. They used to be a minority government. They used to have to, you know, kind of work with other parties, how often it works in, say, a lot of European countries. But nah, here they got free reign. They got all of the seats. They got everything. They don't need to work with anybody to get the policies they want through. Okay, this one's quite funny. We've got a roundabout, a communist roundabout. Look at that. Let's watch this bike go through. Oh, he didn't turn, that's a shame. But yeah, it's almost like every kind of major piece of infrastructure or whatever, they put a hammer and sickle on. It's so just unlike anywhere else in India. And imagine that in the UK for a second, if we had Labour flags everywhere and pictures of Keir Starmer. It would never happen. So despite all of these flags and hammer and sickles everywhere and the fact that they win a majority here, I still haven't found a real answer as to why the Communist Party here is so popular. Because if you look on a global scale, that is very, very uncommon. In fact, this was the first ever democratically elected communist government in the world here. And very few places do the same thing. In fact, you know, especially after the Cold War, countries have moved away from that, especially if you look at, say, the Baltic states, where flying flags like the hammer and sickle is illegal in some places. So why this massive difference, and why do the people of Kerala like the Communist Party or governance system? Why here is what I can't understand. Why is it different? What is the difference here that makes people happy when in a lot of other communist countries they don't want communism, they want it gone? Got some more goats just chilling in the shade. Hello guys, how you doing today? You good? That's good. Not being very talking to you. This one is though, look, he's looking at me. Hello buddy. I would give you a stroke, but I think my government says don't do that because I'll get some disease. I'll tell you one thing compared to most Indian cities, look how walkable this is. I mean, just these lovely kind of pedestrianised paths, which, I mean, bikes can go along, but other than that, it's wonderful. I'm sure not just bikes and his friends can come and see this place, because I think they'll be quite impressed, especially by Indian standards, where walkability in cities generally isn't a thing. Hello Mr. Cat, how are you? See, one thing I've noticed here as well, actually, I've just realised, I don't think I've seen any stray dogs. Whereas there are kind of a lot of places elsewhere in India, elsewhere in Kerala even, where I'm staying in my little kind of beach village, there's stray dogs all over the beach. But in the city, yeah, I don't think I've seen a single one. Now, I feel that because I've been praising this city so much, I'm going to suddenly get a load of comments saying I'm a massive communist spy or something, I don't know. So, I'm not, first of all. And second of all, there are problems here. Don't get me wrong. There are problems. Kerala actually has one of the lower GDPs per capita in India. Kind of the growth is stagnant. Lots of people leaving to get higher paid work elsewhere. And businesses are afraid of investing in Kerala. I've read plenty of kind of reports where businesses, investors are saying, no, we'd rather set up in another Indian state because we're worried about the kind of militant unions and just the anti-business friendly environment in Kerala, which obviously comes with kind of quite a hard left government. So it's really an interesting mix, but ignoring politics and all of that, it is just a nice, calm city, very walkable, and the people of Kerala, I have to say, are so nice. Like, it's just, the hospitality is incredible. It's all pretty good in the rest of India, but in a lot of India, you have to be cautious as to if basically people are trying to find a way to get money from you. But yeah, here in Kerala, I've had a few people approach me and talk to me, and very obvious they don't want money. It's not like that. It's just a real kind of community spirit, which is really nice to see. It's also worth pointing out in Kerala that I haven't had hassle. People haven't come up, asked me to buy their stuff. Granted, I had that a lot less actually in kind of Delhi, Mumbai, Varanasi than I expected. But here it's I almost don't even think about it. It's just a non-factor. You know, I've had 2 taxis now here, and kind of the Uber and likes, at least when you're out of the city, doesn't really work, so you have to kind of do these pre-booked services. And I found them to be really, really, really good. Drivers on time, cars are immaculately clean, they drive pretty well, at least by Indian standards, and no requests for extra money or, oh, this tax, that tax, nothing. Which, yeah, it doesn't happen elsewhere. Okay, so if I'm right, one of 2 stops today that I was hoping would answer my question about why is Kerala communist should be just along here, so we'll see. Just past more goats. There's more goats than cows. Well, have we seen a cow in the city? No. I think I saw one on my drive here. Oh, he's cute. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm pretty sure... Oh, look at this one. Look how happy he is. Oh no, turn around. Hello, buddy. You're like an excited dog. He wants to play. Oh, come on, do what you did earlier. There we go. Look at him. You don't want to play, do you, bud? Okay, right. I believe, yeah, we're at our first stop, and I have to say, it's deteriorated a bit since I looked on Street View. I knew there was potential to be a problem here, or at least not as it used to be. So I'm just going to have a little look around to see if I can find a good way in. Okay, so what we have here is the old Communist Party office for Kerala, and it was destroyed in a flood kind of 2 or 3 years ago, I believe, or damaged, and kind of work's been going on to demolish it, and it's a bit more demolished than Google Maps showed, to be honest with you. It didn't have this kind of construction stuff going on, but I want to see if we can find traces of what was here, because I believe got some kind of literature there. Now I know, I believe that's possibly a very faded picture of Karl Marx, and I think all these newspaper quotes are kind of quotes from Marx as well. You can see, there we go, got the red star there. Oh, and look, a hammer and sickle. So I guess, well, part of it's missing. Yeah. I'm just trying to work out if the security opposite care about what I'm doing, because I'd love to head in here and have a little look around. But kind of over that wall is a military base type thing. The guy doesn't seem to care really, so I think we'll be alright. But let's just have a look around the side first of all. See, yeah. So it used to be a proper two-storey building. Looks like the whole of the top floor's come off now. Although the stairs are still there, aren't they? Ah. Shall we have a little look? Okay, so we got these stairs, which they feel pretty sturdy. Let's have a look up here. Just be careful. Sorry, Mum, if you're watching this. So it's just, ooh, construction work, isn't it? No traces of the commies up here. What about down here? Let's see, because we got, looks like, yeah, some kind of plug socket there, which, is it still connected to anything? I don't think so. Well, possibly, yeah, there's the plug. That's a long plug socket. What else we got? Got kind of possibly someone's home. We got, they look like they haven't been worn in a very long time, but like some jeans there, flip-flops, a little box of stuff. I mean, I'll imagine with the construction that no one's living here currently. I could be wrong. Yeah. But other than that, the pictures on Google showed this place full of kind of pictures of Marx, Lenin. I think there might have even been a Stalin. And I'm kind of surprised at how little of it remains. Especially given that, you know, the party's still in power. It's not like, oh, this is some relic of their past that they want to rid themselves of. You know, this is still very much a thing. Oh, hello. Didn't notice you there. Get in. Where's the communist stuff? Where is it? All I can see is a hammer and sickle over there, that's it. No, not going to help me? Alright. You do you. Right. So, hello Mr. Goat. Anything in here? Got a bucket. So yeah, we got the hammer and sickle stuff there. Kind of a washing line. Got some newspaper stuff clipped to the roof. Loads of it actually. I wonder if that used to be kind of, again, more kind of communist Marxist ideology perhaps. Let's have a look through here. Last chance. There's got to be something on the ground, surely. Right, no. I think the, ooh, what's this? No, that's a cigarette packet. It says tobacco causes a painful death. So Don't do that. Oh, hang on. Might have something here. Oh, it's all gonna be in other languages, isn't it? Yeah. Got some newspaper stuff. More cigarette packages. Got a spade there. Shame it's not a like a real hammering sickle. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Somewhere like this. But yeah, I mean, this old Communist Party office, it's pretty much been decommified. Like all of these walls, Marx, Lenin. I think there's a big hammer and sickle on one of them. Appears to have all gone, which is a shame. Well, it's a shame for the geeky tourist in me and probably geeky YouTuber in you watching this. So we'll say goodbye to the kind of remainder of the hammer and sickle thingy. But our mission is not over yet. Put my glasses back on. Our mission is not over yet because I believe in replacement to that building, there's something down here which should, fingers crossed, still be open. And I really hope it is, because very little information online about it. But from what I can see, it definitely exists. It's not destroyed. And I just hope it's open. And I believe it's literally a 1-minute walk along here. So let's see if we can find it. So many goats. Goat, goat, goat. Okay. Yes. It's still here. There it is. The flags. Hello, are you with this? So what is this? A sports bar or can I record? Is that okay? Yeah. Sports club.
Party office, Communist Party office.
It is the party office now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Wow. Can I record? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Who have we got? Wow. Was that the first leader of the Communist Party? Yeah, okay. Like Che Guevara used to be outside. Yeah, that's cool. Wow. Sorry? Oh yes, okay. Wow. I hadn't seen those. Yes, we've got Lenin, Stalin, Marx. Wow. Huh. Don't see that in Transnistria. And what's this? Like a games room? Ooh, it's cool. Wow. So yeah, we've got games room. Che Guevara again. All sorts. Wow, look at this. It's insane. Hello.
Yes.
Ah.
This party office is an old party office.
Is that the one that's down there? Yeah, okay, yeah, I just went there, yeah, okay. I have one question. Why is Kerala more communist than the rest of India? The rest of India doesn't do communism. Hello. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Is it okay if I record? Is that?
It's okay.
Okay, that's okay. It was just one question I had. Is that I couldn't find online is why is Kerala more pro-communist and electing communists when the rest of the country doesn't do that? Like what's... have they seen success with it or just, why is it so popular?
It's so successful in Kerala.
It's so successful.
It's already come from around, I think, 30 to 40 years.
Okay.
The history.
So they're kind of used to it and they've seen progress. Oh, okay.
So, there are lots of oppression were happening here.
Yeah,
Because of
before.
So many caste issues and all.
Oh, caste issues, okay.
You know,
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
So many kind of caste issues. So
Okay.
at time it's necessary for this kind of people.
Okay.
Need this kind of party.
Okay.
This kind of ideas.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that answers most of it. Yeah, that's
you,
good.
you can think about that.
I will. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose I don't live with the caste system, but I know. Yeah, I
it's
know.
Like 1, 2,
You're
3,
born
4,
into
5.
yeah.
Okay, then the last one they don't have any kind of rights to be
So-
walk through.
So is Kerala less Hindu than the rest of India then as well? Because I've seen like you can get beef much easier and it's like yeah.
Because here there is no BJP kind of party.
Okay.
Here-
So is
here
that more like
here
nationalists? Like
here
okay.
is there, but in Kerala it's different kind of people, different kind of ideas and all.
Okay.
Compared to the north and all.
Yeah.
South India, I think it's kind of different from the North India.
Okay. Yeah. No, it is. Yeah.
So the thoughts also different of our people.
So it's like a
Kerala.
cultural. Okay. Well, that's brilliant. I really appreciate that.
So
Thank
you're
you.
from?
UK, England.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
your name?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Jordan. What's your name, sorry?
Shalik.
Shalik. Really nice to meet you.
Okay.
Fantastic. That's answered a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Well, there we go. The Red Young's Sports Bar / Communist Party office, apparently. I think that's the closest to an answer we're going to get. Is just the very complex nature of Indian politics, religion, caste, and the people of Kerala just don't subscribe to the same kind of thinking. Now, hello goats. Whether that is because they actually support the ideas of communism, or is it because it's a party that moves them away from what they don't like in terms of like the caste system and the politics surrounding that? Is that maybe why? It seems to be what that guy's answer was, but on the flip side, their office was full of pictures of Stalin, Marx, Lenin, Che Guevara. You know, this isn't just, oh, the communists are the least bad option. That is celebrating communist figures. So, I don't know. I feel like we've half answered it. We've probably answered why a lot of people vote for them. But I don't think we've fully answered, is that because they actually really want hardcore communist policies? Or is it just because they're the best party with the chance of winning that doesn't do kind of what the rest of India does in some political sense? So, I don't know, but fascinating chat with that guy. Really enjoyed that, and I can't believe they just kind of let me in very easily. Very friendly. So there we go. I think that's it. I'm not sure what more we can do. So if you enjoyed, I was going to say more India stuff coming soon. Oh no, there will be. There will be a few more, because I leave in a few days actually. Got the Philippines coming up soon, so that'll be a bit different. So we have got a few more videos, I'm sure. So more India content coming soon. Hopefully see you there. Thank you.